So, we've arrived at the end of week 3. This is Sunday, the 27th of February. So how's it all been going? Well, let's just take a quick review, shall we, of how the people who are on the 77-day programme have been doing. First of all, Ruth. She started off really well, lost 5 pounds in the last week, and in the first week, but stumbled a little bit last week at the disappointment of not losing anything in the second week, and she got a bit panicky, and during the middle of the week she decided that she was going to go on a carrot and grapes, a few nuts thrown in here and there, and what that basically did was it threw the whole thing out. I think she probably would have lost quite a bit of weight this week because of that interlude. However, she then started craving everything, so the starvation plan set in, which is a road to ruin, and she's been there before. So anyway, a few challenges for Ruth, but I think we had a little chat yesterday, and I think she looked at what is it, The Biggest Losers or something on TV, and saw the error of her ways, and I think she's back on track now. And interestingly enough, she bought a blender yesterday, so we should see her making some smoothies. Liz, Redshift Radio. Now, Liz has been dreadfully busy, and therefore she's been a bit neglectful of what's going on here. But she did put a post up last week saying that slap her wrists, and I think we might have to slap her legs as well now, because we haven't heard from her since. So we'll try and pick up with her during this week and try and get some action there. She's got a coach of her own as well, which does help. Mike's going from strength to strength. He's had a few challenges in the swimming pool this week, what with the kids being off. And he hasn't been able to do his swimming as he normally does. However, he's had some compliments to say that he's lost weight, and you know, when you get that kind of thing, that really does give you a bit of a turbocharge. So yeah, Mike's agreed now. I think that on this more sensible plan, he doesn't get the sort of feast and famine on the sugar rush. He's got more energy, it's more balanced, he feels like he's less tired. And it's just generally a better sense of well-being. So good for Mike. Otis, well, yeah, Otis is pretty much stuck to his plan. He's not here to lose a lot of weight, but he is here to sort of find out how things to be cooked, pick up some tips on food, nutrition, and stuff like that, which will help him when he starts going to the gym, which I think starts this week. So yeah, I mean, he's been eating soup for lunch, and you know, generally training his stomach to expect less and eat better quality of food. And I think he's picking up some great tips. Interestingly enough, and I made a blog post about this, it's quite a challenge for young people who are living on their own and moved away from their parents to sort of start to think about what they're eating and the quality of the food, and actually just that whole side of life. Where do they pick that up from? If they don't pay much attention to what they've been eating at home and what the parents are doing, and that's not necessarily always great either, where do they pick up this knowledge from? It's just they've got to. It's just not easily available. So so this is great for him, and hopefully he can spread the vibe to other people. For myself, yeah, I lost 7 pounds in the first 10 to 14 days. I think it's slowed up a bit, but that's not unusual for me. It takes a couple of weeks normally for things to sort of start turning for me. Now playing a bit more sport, sticking religiously to the routine. I know that some of the others have not stopped drinking alcohol, but for me it's the 77-day program includes complete abstinence, except for some Beck's Blue, which is like 0.05%, which I think you can get more alcohol out of an apple or something. So yeah, I'm sticking to it, and I up a notch on the belt already. I expect that to continue, and I've got a whole table tennis weekend coming up, which I think will I'll see quite a big difference after that weekend as I sort of move to the next level. So I'm hoping to be in the 12 stone somethings by that point, which is a couple of weeks from now. Okay, so in the week, what happened? A little bit of a review of the week. Well, on Wednesday I did an interview with Ansi Yao. She's a sports presentation person. Super knowledge on food, nutrition and activity. So if you haven't checked out that video, that audio interview video that I've done, please do so. I also picked up on Friday I met with Rosie, who goes under the guise of Miss Nutritionist. She's agreed to do an interview as well. She's got a very good blog which is all about really about sensible eating. So there's a lot of crossover there, but she's got some fabulous tips and advice. I was listening to her video yesterday on which bread to buy, and it was quite enlightening. There's a lot of rubbish in the bread that we eat, so some good tips there. Go and check out her website, missnutritionist.com I think it is. Yeah, so go and have a look at that. I've got some recipes still to go up. I did an avocado with prawn dish last week, so I've got to do that, put that one up. That's a great one, and avocados are super for you. Corn mince, I did a chili with corn. Still eating that. That's lasted a week, and fantastic red kidney beans in that, which is superb for you. Yesterday I made a cauliflower soup, so that recipe's got to go up, and I also made a pork chop dish, and pork is really good value. Did that with honey, mustard and soy sauce, and some very lightly steamed spinach, which is another fantastic food. So those recipes all got to go up there yet, and look out for them. So what's the plan for this week? Well, this week I'm going to do a few more lentils and pulses. I'm going to make an Indian dal today, which I've got the ingredients out already. It's really easy, this one, but a fantastic lunch or a light dinner. Serve it with naan bread, or with what's those other ones, those other flat breads that you get with kebabs and stuff. But anyway, those ordinary bread, fantastic. Do make that dal. If you like Indian food, you'll love that. And also, with the weather warming up a little bit, I'm gonna have a little bit of an experiment this week with some bean salad. So look out for those as well, and I'll get the recipes up there. And pulses and lentils are fantastic for you. It's one of those foods. It's a protein and it's a carbohydrate, so it can go with both protein dinners and it can go with carbohydrates. So it's like potatoes and beans is okay, even though there's protein in the beans. It seems to go quite well with either of the two groups. That's a bit like vegetables in that respect. So lentils and pulses, very healthy. Loads and loads of good stuff in those things. So do start eating more of them, and they're great to keep the stomach moving as well. So anyway, that's it. That's a quick summary of the week. We're 21 days into a 77-day program here, and like I was explaining to Ruth earlier on in the week, this 77 days is not. It's not like after that then it's all finished. 77 days is about laying the foundation of basically good habits. It's about getting rid of old rubbish habits like meat and 3 veg. What's all that about? Just because our parents did it doesn't mean that we've all got to do it for the rest of our lives. We found out more about what foods are right to eat and in what sequence, etc. So now is the time to think more closely about it. Now we've got more knowledge, and just because we've done it in the past doesn't mean it's right for the future. So the 77 days is about putting those solid foundations in place so that we can continue long after this program's finished and keep moving along the right path. Okay, so that's it. We'll close out now, and let's crack on and make week 4 the best week yet. Thanks.